Hello and welcome to our video. Glad to have you here today. And I have got a good sovereign video for you guys today. Now the thing about my channel is I never get the videos before the big guys do. So they're all going to be older and I'm sorry about that. Hope you haven't seen this one. I've seen it a long time ago. So let's give it a go, shall we?
Hi.
Hello?
I'm Sergeant Brown, UCPD. The reason I stopped is because you're not wearing your seatbelt. Do you have your license registration on you, ma'am?
I'm sorry, is that, I'm sorry. I just took my seatbelt off.
You didn't have her on.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-mm.
You're going to have to, I just took it off. I wear my seatbelt. Actually, I yell at everybody for not wearing their seatbelt.
Outstanding. Do you have your license on you, ma'am?
I'm not going to do this morning.
Dude, we're not from here.
No,
I know you guys
from
from Michigan.
here.
I saw the tag.
Yeah, so I'm not.
Got a passport.
I'll give you my passport,
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you got.
but I'm not doing this traffic thing. I'm in Homeland Security School, bro.
Okay. I'm not gonna mess up your career. So, do you have your passport on you or some sort of ID?
I locked it at the house. It's not even on me.
Okay, no worries.
I heard her correctly, right? Homeland Security School? Right? How can she believe any of this sovereign stuff if she's in Homeland Security School? Hopefully they dropped her from the classes after this.
I got mine.
He's got his.
Okay. Do you have
I'm on my way to church right now.
Okay.
This is insane. I took my seatbelt off. You see? I told you.
Thanks, man.
Yep.
Do you actually have a DL?
What do you mean? I don't need a driver's license in America, actually. Just to be honest with you, I don't. I've already won this in court.
Fantastic.
Ooh, that's a lie.
Yeah, section
Go ahead.
31.
All right. Let me verify it.
28,
Yeah, I don't live
9,
here. This isn't even
India,
your jurisdiction.
5,
I'm sorry?
This
out
isn't-
of Michigan. It's not coming
I mean,
back.
every
This is my
time
jurisdiction, actually, yes.
They just lie and lie and lie.
Stand by, Eustace. What's your first name, ma'am?
Anything.
Ma'am, what's your first name?
What?
Your first name?
But I'm trying to figure out what crime I committed for you to ask me that.
Not wearing your seatbelt, ma'am.
That's not a crime.
It's a traffic violation, ma'am.
It's actually a civil infraction.
Which I can pull you over for, yes.
No, I was wearing my seatbelt though. We're having a dispute here. I was wearing it, and you're saying
We're having a
wasn't.
dispute here. So
So
here,
you can't tell me I was not wearing
can you
it.
settle down for a second here? Here's how it's going to play out. I'm going to verify everything, and I'm just going to cut you a traffic warning and be on my merry way. That was my whole plan. Just to be honest with you, not to get into a long, drawn-out argument about whatever. This is not to be a pissing match, to piss you off, to be mean, to be evil, all that good stuff. I am going to be as chill as possible. There is no need to be, like, mad today.
Okay, I do remember this part because I'm a big girl too. Not as big as her, mind you. However, you can tell if I just took my seatbelt off because I have to pull the seatbelt out further than a normal sized person would. And with her, that's going to really be putting some strain on that seatbelt. So that's all you got to do is look at it. He said he's going to give you a warning and you just still can't stop your nonsense and just let it go? Just admit to it. My goodness. That's the least of your problems though right now.
I definitely 100% under God's graceful eye
Okay.
was wearing a seatbelt.
Okay, listen to me. My game plan is very simple. I'm just going to verify that you have a license or whatever that says you can drive in the state of the United States. Once that's clean and valid, I'm out of here. That is my plan.
Okay.
This is not... Morning, Mom. How you doing? Can you give me like 1 minute? Oh, yeah? Give me 1 minute, Mama. All right. What's your first name, Mama?
It's Dixie.
Dixie. Miss Dixie.
Yeah.
You got a middle name, Miss Dixie?
I don't.
Okay. What's your last name?
Williams.
Miss Williams.
Are you giving him the right info? Dixie sounds more like a nickname than a name. No middle name, and then you say before your last name, like you had to think of it. Oh, I hope you aren't giving him an illegal name, baby.
Okay, and your birthday?
It's in August. Wow, I cannot wait to tell my professor this.
Okay, and the year?
We have to do all this over a travel?
Yeah, because I don't have her DL or
I don't
a
need
passport.
DL, but I just told you
You
that.
need an
I want it
identification,
in the Supreme
though.
Court.
Right.
I don't have to have a I don't have to
To
have an
verify your
identification.
identity, yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay, whatever you say, but I need. What's your date of birth?
Didn't she say she had a passport at the beginning of this? Anyway, she gives the officer a prescription bottle so he can get some information off of it. And then he gets the passenger's info and the info on the truck. Let's see what he finds out.
You don't. Your license suspended. Out of
mine?
Yeah. Out of Florida.
Cancel.
Cancel. Whatever you want to call
Well,
it.
when you sign an affidavit of cancellation, that means you're canceling your contract with the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Can't find you, and we can't even find the truck. It's not even registered. So I'm gonna run the VIN real quick. Yeah. I mean, we have access. We have access
miles away.
We have access in the database of all the states, but I'm gonna run the VIN and see what we get. That's where we're at. I think you're right, man. I think this might be sovereign citizens, homie.
They are.
Yeah, this is strange, dude. All day. Miss Dixie.
Can I talk to you about the I want to talk to you about the truck.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not finding it at all.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. They're on a paper system.
Okay.
Can I talk to you over here then real quick?
Hold on. Do you have my driver, or do you have my...
We have your passport, ma'am.
But my passport ID.
I have his.
We have his.
Did it fall out of there? Because it's an electronic card. And what is this guy talking about? A passport isn't an identification.
His formal identification is not a form for a license to operate a motor vehicle.
Yeah, but we're not a resident of the state of Florida.
You still have to have a license to operate a vehicle in the state of Florida.
Okay.
I believe she's talking about Michigan, but let me tell you, from being a dispatcher, they're all connected electronically. I'm going to raise the volume here because the other officer is not wearing body cam, and I want you to be able to hear the crap that's coming out of her mouth and the nasty shit that she's going to say.
All states that when you're passing through, that's what the states on the
Good info.
Okay, first of all, that would be like calling somebody black the N-word. Yes, it is. It is very. I'm actually very highly educated. Okay. Okay.
10-4.
I'm sorry. Did you just ask me though? Because that's a discriminating comment. You just asked me if I was a sovereign citizen. Everybody is a sovereign.
Uh-oh, look who's going in cuffs. Yeah, and now she wants the OIC, I guess, officer in charge, basically supervisor, because of course, that's what they all want. And I always say, you can see him at the jail.
Cody, why are you arresting me? Good, arrest me. I hope you arrest me. Call Kathy right now, get my attorneys on the phone. Why are you arresting me? OIC here, OIC. I asked for an OIC. Are your body cameras on? Where?
Hi.
Oh, okay, then I need the captain. I need the colonel. Cody.
It doesn't matter.
I am pregnant. You can lose me handcuffs.
the OIC over here?
Always the supervisor. What's the supervisor gonna do for you? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Everything you think you know is wrong. And pregnant? I don't think so. It could be, but I doubt it. They all say they're pregnant. I guess it's a good thing that Florida tests every woman that goes to jail for pregnancy, so they'll know right away.
I'm the OIC.
Okay, that is the law. You're hurting me.
I know.
No, don't come over here and talk to me like that.
We gave you our passports. We're from up north.
I know. Listen,
No, that is a civil infraction.
here's where we're at, Cody. The truck's not registered.
Cody!
The tag's expired.
Okay.
Okay. Where did you buy the
He's
truck?
A lawyer. He's an attorney. He's a state
Yeah.
attorney.
I don't know,
Cody, can you get my lawyer on the phone now?
almost a year ago or something, maybe.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Sitting around and had to
No. I do
Okay.
not get arrested for
you don't need
driving
to.
in the state of Florida because I'm not
calm
driving.
down, by the
I'm
way.
traveling,
Now listen.
and you are.
I'm listening, bro. I'm being
All
cool
right,
with you.
dude.
I love it. She's over there yelling and screaming. Oh my goodness, nobody's paying any attention to her. They're just ignoring her. Oh, that's awesome. And no, you're not traveling. You're driving. Well, you were. Now you're gonna travel to jail.
We're not
You are out of
driving,
control,
we're
sir. You are
traveling.
abusing your
Okay.
power. No, I am not. You're going to beat me
We're
up
looking at
while I'm
buying
pregnant
land
in
down.
handcuffs. That's what the
We have
you are going to
property
do
all over.
today.
We've been
Yes,
through this
you are.
before.
No, I'm not. Cody?
In West Palm Beach years ago.
I hope you
And they
heard me.
dismissed everything.
I have a baby in my
So-
stomach. Do not touch me.
What is the big
Don't
deal?
touch me.
Like, honestly.
Okay.
Why are you guys-
Okay.
Why are you guys-
Okay. Okay. Why are you guys? Okay. I'm not resisting anything you just said.
Thanks, guys.
Why are you guys being assholes?
All right.
You cannot.
My guys are not being aggressive. Your wife is taking things up a notch, unfortunately.
I get that.
But and this is where we're coming from, okay?
Okay. So,
She does not have
let her
a
calm down.
yeah. She'll calm down in a minute. She doesn't have a driver's license,
She should.
okay?
But she's
There's
not driving right now. I'm trying to tell you.
No, she
You're
was
insinuating
she
that.
was driving. That's what I'm saying. I saw her
I'm
drive.
telling you, we're not driving. We're traveling.
Okay, you're traveling, whatever you want to call it, but she does not have a valid
What do you mean?
driver's license.
It's a, how old are you?
37.
Okay, I'm 36. The issue is that you just don't know the definition, okay, of the words. Driving is for commercial purposes. You're traveling. Now, in court, no matter how much you guys believe your own beliefs, the words, the definition of the words have meaning. When you know this, you go to court, you tell the judge, listen, I'm traveling. Here's the law.
Okay.
They dismiss it, but you guys go through this whole and then we got to do lawsuits and everything else. And for what reason?
I'm going to have to use the mordacity because I can't come up with one that's for sovereigns only. You're the same age as this officer, and you actually believe this crap. You actually think that, oh, I'm traveling. Oh, and words have meanings. Yeah, you damn right words have meanings. Yeah, learn the right definitions of them, okay?
Let me ask you a question, okay? Are you guys like sovereign citizens?
No, of course not.
Okay.
We're just Americans that stand up for, our rights.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Okay, and I'm totally fine with that. I
Okay.
respect that by all means. It's okay. I don't mean to like insult you by asking that question. But the certain language that was being used, it kind of had me like a little concerned.
Okay, explain to me the language.
Okay, that you guys don't recognize jurisdiction, you guys are
I
traveling,
never
things
said
like
they
that.
recognize jurisdiction. I know the three branches of government.
Which
I know
everybody
the
should.
Executive branch and legislative branch, and, and of course judicial branch.
Yeah.
I get them.
Well, listen, man. Like I said, I don't know. The title on this truck is even canceled. So if this was an old beat up truck that was sitting around, it should have been registered. That's the problem. It's not registered. That's the big problem. Okay?
I own the truck.
I know. You own the truck, but I'm telling you right now, and this tag was run nationwide, the VIN was ran nationwide, and it's showing
all legit.
but it's not registered, it's not even like up to date. That's nationwide.
Dude, we live in Maine the majority of the time.
Okay.
We're just traveling down here.
Okay.
Do you see what you've done to yourselves? You've canceled your driver's licenses. You've canceled the registration of the vehicle because you believe you don't need those things. Now you lost your truck, your wife's going to jail, and I guess you're walking back to Maine or Michigan, wherever you're from. That's a long walk. You better get started. Hey, but look at the bright side. You will be traveling this time by foot.
Kids are down here. My wife is from Florida. I'm from Washington State originally.
Okay.
You know
But
what I mean?
if you guys are traveling, but you guys got to have a driver's license. You can't have a passport and stuff for ID purposes.
In Florida, yeah, it is for ID purposes.
For ID purposes, but for driving a motorized vehicle in the States, you need a driver's license.
You do not need a driver's license to travel.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. If there's already all this case law that's on it, man, it's already there. Supreme Court's, ruled on it several times.
Another lie.
Okay,
The
well,
only reason the lower court has to keep going through this is because you guys don't get the words.
okay, hear me out.
And so we're battling over what a belief system is. You believe we're driving, and we're telling you we're not.
Okay.
And that's where the issue comes in. And it's
Well-
like every time we stand up for our rights or something, you guys get on, this high horse, authoritarian high horse, and you're like, well, you're driving, you're this, and then we got to go to court, and we tell the judge, and the judge is like, okay, they're traveling. It's like, why do we have to go through that every single time?
That being said, unfortunately, the truck has to get towed.
What do you mean?
It's not registered. It's not even up to date on the registration, the tag.
Yeah, it's an old truck, but it doesn't,
But you still have to.
No.
But if you're traveling, you have to have the registration up to date. You can't be driving on
where
expired
is
tags.
the law on it? I'm not
In the
fighting.
DMV,
And you keep saying
Department of Motor Vehicles for every
I
state,
don't contract.
you don't contract with them.
Why would I?
Cody, call Kathy. Tell her to get here now.
Williams was arrested and charged with not having a valid driver's license, not having any vehicle registration, attaching a fake plate to the truck, resisting law enforcement without violence, and refusing to sign a summons. Then in May of 2023, Williams wanted her attorneys dismissed so she could represent herself. She then filed a motion for her case overall to be dismissed. That was denied. The court ordered a competency hearing. In January of 2024, Williams was accused of taking her 2 biological children from their foster home in Sorrento, Florida. After an Amber Alert, Williams and the 2 girls, they were found safe in Louisiana. But this mother now faces a kidnapping charge. Troopers in Louisiana say she still wasn't wearing her seatbelt.
Oh, I thought she yelled at people that don't wear seatbelts. Oh, that's hilarious. Got to get that last little dig in there. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was fun. I do enjoy doing sovereign videos. They are more fun, more to laugh at. Anyway, Violet and I love you guys so much. We can't thank you enough for being here, watching our videos, and supporting us. Well, until next time, we're going to say bye.